Bad start. Kid is sleeping. Low volume.
Practice. Training. Fighting ground.
Standing today. Oh, let me get my mat.
Practice. Combo try.
Ergonomics. Guys don't hear too much. Check. The daily challenge. You can hear me. You hear me now?
Combo try.
I had a dream about a Ryu combo. I remember waking up saying, "Oh, shortcut to reset is bottom." Not hearing me, are you? I want you guys to hear my arcade stick. Why not? Gate is so good. No, I didn't. There. I finished all the intermediate. Carmen and I are going to update our We are happy with it.
Comes a new challenger.
Okay, this is Lee, please.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shows the overhead. Player one with the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Big, low, reaching heavy. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual.
Oh, wake up. Wake
What's
up.
their game plan here at this critical stage? Low, heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Grabs them. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with stops for the throw to close it out. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools.
I'll throw him.
A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Were they baiting them into that? Gets carried to the corner. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Burnout activate, KO.
Oh. Wow.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I've done nothing all day.
Right back into the
With my-
rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Denies the low heavy. They
Not
trade
talking
it.
to him.
Goes for the fireball. Still slugging it out here. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Misses the drive impact. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning in fireball. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Medium kick hit. Hits them with a stop and vibe. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Looking to impress with this super. Serving them a severe beatdown. And the fun's just starting. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Both fighters planning something? Player two, burnout activates. Ooh, what a smart throw. The low kick hits. Okay, here we pump the brakes on impact. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Gets the tip with the low heavy.
Oh.
Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
He did come here. Oh. They lost the
They're
other.
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stop and vibe. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player one chases them down. And the throw ends the round.
Everything was.
Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks him with the projectile. Whiffs the throw. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy
That's
punish
good.
count.
Good one.
Will this early super arch shape the course of the round? Player one, perfect parry. Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Player one holding on to that corner and brushes that off and keeps going.
Using their drive really smart.
Both fighters planning something? Scrapping it out up close.
Literally my second day playing.
Gonna see a comeback here. Player one can't let this simmer. There's a burnout. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh, they switched.
Oh, chip damage.
Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Boiling. I gotta put up my the vent under my.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Denies the low heavy. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Some fine spacing and timing. The drive impact nets them a sweet punch. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Solid combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in catches
Ooh,
them.
reaches.
Gets the counter hit throw. Taking stock. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? KO!
Reaches
Player
farther
one
than me.
picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps in. Throws him. What's next? Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Jumps. Reaches out with the lightning kick. Medium kick hit. Genius read. You've got to be drive rush to keep it going. Mac uses the gauge for a super. Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hayoku-sen. Player two has the deck, meets them in the air. Life lead is there, closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player one brings it home.
I don't mind that.
Let's
I'm
see
using
if they can build themselves a streak.
actual learning. I don't know why I'm jumping.
Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Checks him with the projectile. Blocks the low heavy. Down to the wire. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Is the fireball part of their corner game? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Goes for the drive rush there. Blocks the low heavy. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Sends the bar on the torso. What'll happen here? This may be it. KO!
Nothing I can do there.
Player one picks
After
up the
mercy.
first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Projectile to try and change the
Good,
situation.
man.
Absorbs the attack and fires back. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Medium kick hit. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Jumps. This can lead to some big damage. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Knockdown and drops them. Life lead is there, but still in there.
I start using my super.
Player one.
I'm in my head trying to learn the actual
Build
mechanic.
themselves a streak.
Gimmick. I'm not even thinking this.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Got their eye on the air. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. deals some sick damage in exchange for some meter. Will this decision pay off for them? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Gets the knockdown, and now
Very,
good job
I
blocking
knew he
the
was gonna
jumping.
throw me.
They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to KO. Player 2
I just
hits
need
up
to
the
understand.
always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
I'm rated here.
Spinning bird kick.
Hungry.
Jump.
Welcome in, everybody.
The jump in.
I'm in the middle of a fight.
Blocking the jump in
I don't even know if
attack
you can
means
hear
they're
me
out of
because
control.
my kid is asleep. I have a almost 3-month-old
Uses the fireball
sleeping
to
in the
try and get a
I'm trying to be quiet. And my arcade stick is loud enough as it is.
reaction. Deep to get that drive in.
Thank you so much for the raid, Hungry. Long time no see.
Here, beat down. And the fun's
I've been
just
kind of,
starting.
this is actually my second day streaming since the kid.
Player 2
guys.
has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Closes it with a classic corner.
83. Wow. Welcome in,
Here's the
everybody.
final round. The real fight starts now.
I don't have negative thoughts. Oh, that's the thing. Perfect 4 and 5. Oh, 5 is garbage.
Connects with the throw.
I'm not even paying attention to the game now.
Goes for the
5 is
which is very
garbage.
strong at this range.
4 was fun
Oh,
as
the
heck.
throw connects.
5 is,
Player
like 6 is
1
just
can't let
a
this
celebration.
anticipated that throw. Both sides getting ready. Uses the
Shout out
drop
automatically.
kick. Dangerous range here. Low heavy.
Looking at the chat.
That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage.
I'm usually better than this.
Ooh, what a smart
I have multiple sclerosis.
Full life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
It affects my hand that presses buttons.
Whoa.
How's it going, Hungry?
Player
Yeah,
one
what's going on?
absolute
What were you playing? I'm trying to look at my chat real quick. Let's see. Last time you were playing retro. Yeah, what were you playing? Not Bubsy.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
This is actually the first person I've fought today, but we've had like a bunch of fights. Oh, thank you for the follow.
Trade hits.
I have anonymous follows on.
Things are slow
Because
going right
people
now.
get anxiety.
We may see someone speed things up soon.
I know I do.
How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here?
I've been playing Street Fighter since
Don't wanna get
1991,
jumped on a long recovery move.
but I didn't have MS since 1991. MS is
Player
relatively
one
new.
pushes the opponent into the corner.
2014.
Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can
And it
take
really
some
affected
big
my
chances to do damage here.
And my
Player
confidence.
one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading
About that
into the
right
end game.
Oh my
Yes.
god. It's hard to talk and fight at the
Player
same
one
time.
on the board first with the win.
Trainers of
They'll want
Oasis.
to keep the pressure on.
And can't always be Bubsy.
Ooh, it looks like
It's
they're
not related
waiting see
to
what the opponent wants
Legend
to
of
do
Oasis,
first.
is it?
The throw misses.
Or Beyond Oasis?
Jump. Throws
I
him
knew he
to
was
the
gonna
gate
throw me.
block.
Guy.
Good work.
Timing
staying
for
in
those
your
is
range
hard to
Sneaks it
especially
above.
someone like
Going in. Still slugging it out at this range.
and this guy's very smart with the or guy or girl, I don't know.
Without burning out.
Um,
Throws them
or
forward,
neither.
maintains the corner game.
He's very smart with these drive attacks. He knows the system very well. He knows how to
Burn out for a while.
take advantage, especially when I'm in the corner here. And I'm glowing gray now, which means like I don't have any defense.
Player two.
Like that colorful splash thing, I can't.
Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
Gray bar underneath my health is slowly building up,
Drawn ahead, it's
and then
a
I will be able to do those drive attacks.
real
But like,
clinic for him.
it's only my real second day playing this game. I'm still learning. And again, with my hand, it's just really fun.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Doing good. The Mughal Master.
Checking with a medium kick. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Getting careless and missing a drive.
Last
impact
time
like
Berea raided me, it was just as I was ending the stream, and I was so tired I couldn't stay on.
uncomfortable space here. Can they put
Thank
each
you for
other on
giving
the
me
edge?
another chance.
Projectile to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is
This was an impromptu stream. It was just like, hey, I have a couple hours before bed.
Big, low, reaching heavy.
Let's knock out some Street
Good
Fighter.
job blocking the jump in.
I love Street Fighter. It's like one of my personal defining games. Loved it since I was a kid. 1991, I was 12 years old, so I've been playing Street Fighter since.
First with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in.
Normally, I do play retro games on here, back when I had a schedule.
Hits them with a stop and
I used to do this thing called Sega Saturn Sundays,
lightning kicks.
but mostly I used to race ones for charity.
Reaches out with a lightning
my local children's hospital for kids here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This guy's just destroying it. I might have to go fight someone else so I can like talk and fight at the same time.
Well, listen.
But yeah, I've raised nearly $40,000 for my local children's hospital since I started doing Extra Life. This will be my 7th year. Not the 7th, it's my 8th year doing it. And I usually ramp up my, please donate, all that stuff near the end of the summer. It was nice to pop in. Nice coincidence. Yeah. Nice. I haven't even been in like Discords or anything like that. And so it's nice to get back in. My wife made this character for me. Having my community back in, seeing the baby and all that, it was very fun. This game's really cool. I'm using an arcade stick, but like when I'm in this mode, I could just turn on this stick and walk around like it's like Shenmue or something like that. And then you got this whole thing here. Up here, there's these special arcades where you can do Fighter 6, but with like random rules, so it's kind of more fun, like Smash Brothers, like not items. Yeah, there's items like there could be like these bombs that fall and stuff like that. Then there's an actual arcade upstairs, I believe, where you could play old Capcom games. Very neat, very neat. I believe it's related to the other Oasis games. Just hearsay. So it's not by Ancient, company Ancient. Yuzo Koshiro, one of the greatest composers in my opinion, especially when it comes to FM synthesis. Oh, look at that. There's a spin up here. Oh my god. This is kind of cool. Press button. That's another thing I do. I do some music streams. Well, I'm planning to. Let me show you something. I don't even have my ring light on. This is a Mega FM. It has 2 Sega Genesis FM chips in here, and it's a synthesizer. And you could like use them together and make some really cool sounds. My brother got me this for my birthday this year. I'm hoping to do some music streams when I get the chance. I'm still trying to figure out the schedule with the little guy. There's going to be an ad starting in 10 minutes or 10 seconds. So sorry about that. Let me get off these wheels of steel. Very cute setup here. That's totally dressed up. Game is fantastic. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. Where can I go
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 2. Fight.
The opening on that impact. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Brushes that off and keeps going. Hits him with his freeze blade. Going on the offensive.
Okay, he was catching up.
Who's gonna take it? Comes all in with the uppercut.
Haven't seen anyone use this drunken guy.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Awesome. Jones with the fireball. Oh, now that is a punish. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Oh, they change sides. Both sides get. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Throws them. Amazing. Knocked them out of the air. Player one has the super gauge advantage. The jump in is denied. Dangerous range here. Here comes and whips. They're wide open. Scuff them. Overhead. Are they going to be able to come back and get holy? Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. A real test of nerves here. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, a dash, switch sides. Feeling a real buzz. Cut that boy off. He's had too much. Rushes
Better
in.
than the like collie hair.
Either fighter can use drive now. Jumps. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Dangerous range here. It is over. Player one made some smart moves there.
In my
Great
first
game.
loop. About 40 seconds.
Here comes a new challenger.
Also, I'm fighting James.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
始めようか負けても泣くなよ
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Good parry there, and the impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Did well to get the buffer there. Player two may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance for the full drive gauge to tap into. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Okay, creating some space here. Sticks the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up.
Yep, you don't know when he's
The
gonna
drink
end.
levels up to 4. All options are on the table. Trying to read each other here? Drive rush to keep it going. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. What'll happen here? Throw leaves some rough tap to
So,
close.
I guess the ads are over, right? Yeah.
Hits up the always
Do you
important
remember
first
in
round.
Street Fighter
They'll
4
want
you
to
had
keep
the
ball
focus
rolling.
attack? Kind of have something similar.
Round two. Fight.
When they glow
Looks
blue,
like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sticks the
that's where
jump
it
in.
won't do an attack.
Blocking the jump in. They're showing us
Down.
just how patient they
You
can
actually
be.
hold it down.
Player one
Meter.
can build off this lead.
So he's drinking. You can see he has
but no one has dominated the
two
fight.
sips of it. I don't know.
Barely blocks the jumping.
Does I haven't trained.
Pokes with a medium kick. Hops for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Drink level 4
That
and now
blue
a full house to play
Well,
with.
then,
Drive rush to keep
But
it
then I
going.
could
Not
cancel
much
out of
life
it.
left, but their drive
Dash.
usage may save them. Jumps. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the closes it out.
yeah, do your thing.
Player
Do your
one
thing.
brings it home.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Cheers, good night, and thank you again for the raid. I'll be here for like another 40.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even
I gotta
close
get to
done. Checks him with the projectile.
I'm wasting meter.
Their drive gauge was running low.
By mistake. That was my hand.
Anyway, just to show they're not gunshot. Player 1 is just about
He's
out of
giving me
drive.
space. I'm getting some meter back. But he's
Not a
also
lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Time to sit on the lead. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Reads their mind and texts the throw. The jump-in is denied.
I like this gaming guy.
Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. KO.
And if he had more health, I would have
Sets
tried
the
to
tone
keep
with
that.
that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to buff up while they can. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. A quick breather. Drive reversal. Spend some drive gauge on the reversal. Denies the jump in.
When you're glowing blue, if you block
Manages to block the jump in attack.
and then the two hard
Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with.
and then the counter.
Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Both fighters planning something? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player pulls it in the corner. Escapes with the reversal. And burns the gauge to turn up the heat. Going in. Player 2.
Trying to do a super. Wasn't coming out.
Next touch may
Easy.
decide this round. No! Crit up the line now. Finds the target.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. I'm dead. Yep.
Medium kick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them
Well, that was
to
just
find
one
out
round.
the win?
Final round. Fight.
Feeling a real buzz.
Can't wait to train with all the other.
Who's gonna take it all?
He's just been like
Using the fireballs to force a reaction. Fires
he's also
another
the
one. Player 1 needs to
burn
use
the
it,
engine.
not going anywhere. Player
In Street
1,
Fighter 4, my main
this is
was
gonna hurt.
block.
In with the crossover. Excellent jumping. Expect to see some fancy stuff. Cross that off. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Oh, they switch sides. Both sides getting ready. Throws them. Oh man, this is scary range. What's next? Burns out.
I'm empty. I'm dizzy now.
They gotta do something. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Feeling a real buzz. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
I was lucky. He jumped in on me when I had full meter. That was a bad call.
Which is the win. But that could have been
Very good.
anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Nothing stops this train. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Both fighters want to establish
Almost out
themselves
of
early on.
target.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
It's their moves he's pressing in sequence that
The life lead.
are programmed to chain
Not
in.
a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Impact's a no-go. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Gets Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the
I hope
ball
my
going.
audio and all that's okay. I didn't even test it. I wanted to.
Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 2, blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. gets the jump in. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Counting on the super to do the job.
Is that from like Drunken Master?
Gets him with a Euro step. Player 2, there's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage.
Oh my god, missed it.
Put the fear of God in.
Missed my server.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I hope the arcade stick doesn't make too much noise.
The start crowns him from above. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Player 2 makes it look easy. Perfect gauge management. Looking for a hole. This could lead to some big damage. Ooh, the low. Smart stuff. Poking out that range to zone the opponent. Links it. Okay, nobody's waiting. They were waiting for it. Absolutely relentless. Ooh, what a smart blow. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Drops them hard. A real test of pumps the brakes on the impact.
No.
Arrived in back misses. Gotta do better than that. What'll be the plan here? Chisels them down.
I guess he can't block when
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real
I don't know
clinic.
what happened. I guess he can't block when he I thought you couldn't use
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws them. Jump. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Blocks the jump in. Difficult situation for a throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips them up. It's a good now to try and change the situation. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Was looking for that jump attack. Trying to read each other here? This is a gigantic life lead.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Time for a drink. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive game. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Forward throw, not letting them out of the pit. Hold your breath. Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump. Smart play with the throw. Uses the target combo as a filler. One chance here may end this match. Knock them out of the air.
Oh no.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is gonna hurt. The drive impact doesn't work. Both sides gotta do better than that. Oh, what a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Water. Not drinking enough water.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Did well to get the buff in there. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. No good umpire. Player 1 has the life lead. There's still a lot
Up
of
jump
fighting
was
to be
not
had.
what I wanted
It's
to do.
anyone's match. Does a good job of pushing back. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Risky up-close scrap still going. Burnout activates.
And I'm burnt
Player
out.
1 has depleted their drive. In there.
Oh, I got lucky. Got
Player
really
1
lucky.
hits up the always important first round.
I also did the
They'll want to keep the
heavy
ball rolling.
mule kick thing. I forgot what it was. Right? The delay on that.
Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Grabs and throws
I gotta get better at this.
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Just goes for it at this range. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around.
Bomb come in. Why I did it?
Goes for the ball. Drops him hard. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Are we gonna see a comeback here? A jump? Excellent block. Here comes the corner pressure. Oh my god, they just choked it up. This may be it. Closes with the throw.
That was
I
was flailing. I was flailing.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Any of y'all want to play? Add me. My CFN ID is Alpha Trion.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when the opponent can't jump. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. With the throw. In a dire situation, they can't afford it in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen?
I don't even know what counts.
Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 1 with the life lead. Trips him up. No good up high. Player 2 is almost dead perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Quick dash it. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Checks with a medium kick. Player 2 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move?
Basically, the game of chess
Fireball into the corner.
has always been
They're trying to
controlled.
force the opponent into making a mistake.
Hold
Good
your arena.
distance for a shot.
Especially
Medium kick hit. What'll
in this game,
happen
it
here?
adds that meter, that drive meter.
But it sets up with the what a finish!
You run out of that, you're not managing your
Player
meter.
1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build
But then the
themselves
goal
a
is to
streak.
also try to make the opponent use their meter. Then you're in command. I just need to
It's not
get
over
into that
yet.
mentality.
Best believe it's
Hey, you
time for
have
that
a meter.
round. Checks with a
Use the
medium.
meter.
Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Low heavy for the win. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. How's this? Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Opts to use the gauge for the drive reversal. Checks with a medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up close. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to use what little drop. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Graphics are. I am hitting that Y button, but I don't see.
Are we going to witness a blowout here? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Lots of aggression from both sides. Who's gonna make a move? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Trips him up. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move.
Me in the corner.
Are they going to fill up their super meter for a small advantage or concentrate on the offensive? I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Shoots off a fireball up close. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Combo with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Springs forward with the drive rush.
That green thing that I did.
The projectile connects, not giving the opponent
Hey,
any
what's up,
chance.
Chris?
Player 1 picks up the
Hello,
first
welcome.
round.
Thanks to.
That'll give them a psychological
man.
advantage.
Poor things.
How's this? Starting off with fireballs
about
right from the
maybe
get-go. Gets the knockdown, and now
You have this game?
Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. They decide to take a breather to regroup. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Medium kick. Bumps up. Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can set up with the KO.
Thought he had more help than that.
Player 1 took no
I just
time.
noticed there's some writing at the top just above the time. I don't know what that is. What kind of achievement? Think of the ring.
Right back into the rematch.
Windows
We ain't even
nightmare.
close to done yet.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fireball from very low.
20.
What's next?
Oh, 22. Windows 11?
Give them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Still slugging it out here. How's this?
That's like dating.
Throws him down. Taking stock.
Because you can cancel
Somehow
into
pushes
that.
back all the way to
that-
center stage. Drive lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. All right, what's coming up next? Life
dash?
lead opens up.
Cancel that little
Chun-Li
kick.
kick for a mix-up.
Cancel that into that.
The kick hits.
I'm gonna try to do it just an 11. Okay, I'm not effing with Windows 11 yet.
What else can they get away with?
Round 2.
Also, in my BIOS or UF,
Everything up until now. And
when I
everything from
enable
here on
that
out
thing
is
that
so far.
Windows 11 needs,
Projectile
computer
to
goes
try and change the situation.
hard drive.
Fireballs are risky, but
Weird
if
or
the
something.
opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Going in? Player 2 will need to play it that springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 in
Okay.
dire straits with burnout. G-right kick for a mix-up. How's this? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Oh, could be the start of something. Not much life left, but their drive usage
Oh my god, my move didn't come up.
and eats it. Burns out. Watch out.
What's happening?
What's next? The Senka hit.
Okay, I'll just stop trying that move. Jeez. Oh, my arcade stick moves. It's a little angled. Keep hitting Y. I don't.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Connects with medium kick. Hits with the overhead. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
I'm trying. There.
The gauge on the drive rush.
I just didn't capitalize on the drive.
Checks him with the projectile. The pressure is so intense here. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Shows a medium kick. Drop tap to close it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Hope you fix your Windows issues soon.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. How's this? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Avoids getting cornered. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Risky up-close scrap still going. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Connects with medium kick. Goes with the safe stuff with that looking to impress with this super. Right to closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in that?
I don't know why Ken looks like a.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. The Senka hit. Pokes with a kick. Getting up close and personal.
I don't know what's happening. I can't even blame my arcade.
Dragon Lash. Jump. Back dashes for space. Quick step forward. Medium kick.
I think I might be tired if my
Real
not
test
hitting the
of
button.
nerves here. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. They gotta find something to work with here. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. How's this? Takes them up. I can't believe it. Any mistake here is done. It is over.
Think I'll go for 5 more minutes?
Clinches the win.
I got a title.
But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
I've done all the beginner
They're still
and
hungry. Both
combo
sides
trials
stepping up
for you.
for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick hits.
There's beginner and intermediate.
Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. All right, what's coming up next? The throw misses. Player 2 can't afford to get hit
Not
again,
doing the
but
move.
still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Down, down, all three.
Taking stock. Dragon flashes TKO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2.
Back.
Dragon Blast! Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Risky up-close scrap still going. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jinrai overhead. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Dragon Blast! This is gonna take
I think it's like quarter circle forward twice with kick, and then you do the. This one. Am I thinking of something else? Oh no, that's the like a short burst, blue burst.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Yeah, look at her. Oh my god, this button's not working. That's why it hasn't been working.
Unscathed. How are they going to deal damage?
What kind of play roundhouse button?
Goes for the fireball. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no.
I've been playing without my roundhouse button.
Parries the projectile. Anything could happen here. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? It fires off in overdrive. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Did well to get the buff in there. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. What'll happen here? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Goes for the fuck. Just goes for it at this range. With this, Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Medium kick. Quick breather.
I can't do my drive thing. I can't even do my drive thing. I'm screwed. I'm totally screwed in this game. I can't do my drive now.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Scrapping it out up.
Good thing I have another arcade stick here. Bring that up.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Keep playing until,
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to bait out the jump? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They block the overhead and throws him down. All right. Throws out a projectile. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Takes a trip. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Drive boosted Hadouken. Player 1 finishes with the throw. Player 1
Right, I think I have room for one more fight.
First round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Oh, that was just the first round. Okay.
Flashes him. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some
I'm so
back
sad
and
about
forth,
this button.
but
It's
no
like my
one has
favorite
dominated
arcade.
the fight. This is the time to use fireballs
I
to
think
chip
one of
away
the
at an opponent.
leads
Fires
might
without
have just
warning. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
it was working fine earlier.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Dashes forward. Flashes.
Combo, dude. What? It juggles. That's what he's been trying to do. He's been trying
They
to.
gotta turn it around.
One reason I've been winning.
This can lead to some big damage. Nice fireball.
Yeah, I was supposed to drive counter that
We're going
after
into the final round
blue.
tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Wouldn't happen because I don't have the button.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Player 2 now reads the counterattack. Player 2 holding on to that corner. Will this super art do anything? Do it to them! Show the people what they came to see, you! Player 1 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Scuffle. What are they gonna do? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Sticks out a kick.
Okay, I'm done.
I've seen a
Everyone,
lot of
thanks for
fights in
hanging
my
out.
day, but nothing even comes
And
close.
again,
to
thanks for the raid. Thanks for the follows. I'm gonna be trying to do this if I can every night. Play at least 45 minutes because I want to live in this. Yeah, I'm gonna put my goodbye music. Again, I didn't test anything before I started. I just turned it on. Chris, see you later. Everybody that came in with the raid with Korea, thank you again. See you soon. I'll be starting my real life stuff summer, maybe late July. But we'll see. I have the 3-month-old, not even 3-month-old kid, so taking up a lot of time. Understandably, it's hard to get a lot of things done. So please bear with me. Friends of raising funds for the kids. I have no schedule right now because I'll be doing impromptu streams like this till we get out. Maybe get my parents to come babysit, play. Here's work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be tired. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next.